What up, good people? Back with today's reflection. And today I want to talk about GOAT talk. You know, for most of us, when we talk about GOAT talk, specifically when we're talking about like basketball, Michael Jordan is probably one of the top people that we talk about being a GOAT. Now, of course, we don't look at Michael Jordan the same way today. Like I don't expect Michael Jordan to come and get on a roster today and dominate the way he did back in the 90s. But we just talking about what we remember his greatness during his time. And that made me think about, like, are we looking at God the same way? You know, are we looking at God and only remembering his greatness from what we read in the Bible? Or do we believe that we serve and worship a God that's still mighty, that's still putting up numbers? We read about raising people from the dead. We read about healing the sick. We read about, you know, all the different miracles that happen within the Bible. But for some reason, today we don't look at things the same way. And it made me think, like, is God still the GOAT? And I had to start thinking, like, yeah, what made me even question that? Like, anytime somebody is flatlined and they are shocked back to life, that's God raising somebody from the dead. Anytime somebody has been given a certain amount of time to live, you know, you look up 1 year later and this person is not only alive and kicking, but, you know, they may be serving God now to the extent where they baptizing people, and now they giving other people new leashes on life. You know, you think about certain women that they told, just like, you know, Sarah thought she wasn't gonna ever have kids. She thought she was barren. You look at that woman today, some doctor tell them, oh, you're not able to have kids. You look up 2-3 years down the line, 10-15 years down the line, and they watching, you know, their firstborn walk across the stage graduating. And so God back then is still the God today. He's still the GOAT today. But it's just this world has damned how we look at God. It hasn't damned what God is doing. It's just damned our look and our outlook on what God is doing. So now we look at somebody that's been shocked back to life. We look at they're lucky. Or we look into the doctor that did the shocking. No, it was God. It was just the vessel that God used. And so we got to start back getting to that focus on looking at God and making sure that he stays